Lou from Dr. Lou's Low Carb Diet. Today we're going to be looking at this product. It's a product review on the Yubi bars. Now, the Yubi bar here we have is Choc Orange. Again, looks like a nice product, premium product, fall wrapped, colorful, looks nice. Interesting, there's no net carb information on this bar, but we'll discuss that later. Everybody loves chocolate orange. If this is a good one, I can bet that everybody will want to get this. I'm quite curious as well. I love chocolate orange. So we're going to go into this, see if it's conducive for obviously a ketogenic diet. If it is good for the diet, then fantastic. Again, there are a few concerns on here for the two sweeteners. So I've already seen briefly the two sweeteners. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump on to discuss it on the ingredients, the packaging, and see, is this good for a ketogenic diet? Okay, so, okay, guys, there it is. So, what do we have here? We have a Yubi bar. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the pronunciation. You also have, I mean, it depends. It's quite interesting. It could, I guess, be Chinese. Then it would be Yubi Bar. Okay, guys, so down here we have the bar. Now, we can see here, obviously, some information. Let's have a look at it. Yubi bar. What does it give us? High protein, high fiber, gluten-free. So, good for you guys out there. We don't have to worry about any of that. It's all good, though, to have fiber and protein. That's fantastic in the diet. Gluten-free doesn't matter to the diet unless, of course, you've got allergies or problems with digestion. Now, you've got also here a choc orange. So it's going to be, obviously, an orange flavored chocolate. 10 grams of protein, okay, but not phenomenal. 99 calories, that's pretty good. That's very low in calories, in fact. And 0.3 grams of sugar. Sounds good. Okay, so far so good. Let's have a look. Nothing about net carbs though, which shows that they're not trying to sell it as a ketogenic bar. Okay, so we have the ingredients here. Okay, so we have dark chocolate with sweetener. Fantastic. Dark chocolate, very good for the diet. It's good, you know, in the sense that you've got loads of whole benefits of antioxidants and loads of other things that come in from dark chocolate. Again, if you want to know about dark chocolate on the diet, have a look at my other videos, okay? Now, 17% cocoa mass, yeah? You got sweetener, xylitol. Okay, so xylitol is quite interesting. It's fine if you understand that xylitol gives you 50% of your carbs. So it will hit 50% of whatever there is, okay? Cocoa butter, emulsifier, lecithin, sweetener, maltitol. Okay, so maltitol is another polyol or sugar alcohol, which is going to basically bring up some issues as well. And what are those issues? Again, maltitol will either give you 50% to 75% of the carbs that it actually is covering for. So if you've got, say, for example, 4 carbs, you're going to get 3 carbs if it's on a 75%. And if you're going to go for 50%, then you've got 2 carbs of the 4 grams of carbs. Now, all of those are easy and straightforward. We understand those. And we can see, obviously, that, yes, it is good because it still remains to have a good texture, good flavor, etc. And it doesn't give you all of the carb. But that means you've got to be aware of reading the labels, even more so. So, bulking agent, you've got polydextrose powder. Very interesting. Again, this is another thing where it's basically a man-made chain of glucose. So it's a long chain of glucose. It's not glucose itself. It's a long chain, man-made. So we only absorb 10% of it. It's a 90% that isn't absorbed. You've got gluten-free, oats, pea protein isolate, soya protein nuggets. Makes you think of chicken nuggets. Soya protein isolate, tapioca starch, and sea salt in that. You've got soya protein isolate. You've got humectant, vegetable glycerin. Okay. You've got beet fiber. You've got vegetable oil, emulsifier, lecithin, natural flavoring, and you've got thickening gum, which is Thickening is the gum acacia. Okay, we'll do this again because I really want to find out. Which is, am I looking at that correctly? Humectant. Humectant. And that's a colon, yeah. Because I'm going to say humectant. Well, they put these words in. I think they don't want people to actually understand what's going on. This one. Okay, guys, so here we have the ingredients. Well, let's have a look at obviously what we've got and if it's good or bad. Or, you can give us a heads up if you understand. So, ingredients. Dark chocolate with sweetener. Sweetener, fantastic. Dark chocolate, fantastic. Actually, a bit nutritious for you. It's pretty good for you. If you want to see about it on the diet, go look at another video there headed dark chocolate on a ketogenic diet or on a low-carb diet. Here we go. 17% cocoa mass. Sweetener is xylitol. Cocoa butter as well there. Now, xylitol is the one we're looking for because it's the carbohydrates cover. Xylitol is interesting because you usually find it in chewing gum. It's very rare I see it in one of these products because as well, it doesn't sell itself as a ketogenic bar. Or for the keto diet. So you understand xylitol is a polyol or sugar alcohol that only gives you 50% off. So if you've got 4 grams, you'll get 2 grams of carbs instead. Now, cocoa butter, emulsifier, lecithin, sweetener, maltitol. There's the other polyol that we're going to be using here, carbohydrates. What's important? Maltitol will absorb as well, and you'll get 75%, 50%, 75% of carbs being utilized. So, what does it mean? It means as well you've got to be cautious. So if you see these names, you know that, okay, so if I've got 4 grams, I'm going to either get 2 grams that I'm going to use as carbs, part of net carbs, or I'm going to end up with 3 grams part of net carbs. Now, most ones I see say it's half, 50%, but the research says 50 to 75, so it can be debatable. Bulking agent, polydextrose powder. That's glucose in a long chain. So the whole idea there is that you can't absorb most of it. You can absorb 10%. You've got 90%, which is actually going to be, not absorbed by the body. So here we go. We've got gluten-free oats, pea protein isolate, soya protein nuggets. Makes me think of chicken nuggets. Yummy. Soya protein isolate, tapioca starch, sea salt in brackets in parentheses. So that indicates that's what they're, soya protein isolate, and you've got the humectant, which basically means the thing that helps hold water and keep it nice and moist. Vegetable glycerin, beet fiber, vegetable oil, the emulsifier, lecithin, natural flavorings, thickening is gum acacia, green tea extract, concentrate, we've got paprika and carrot, and we've got acidifying agent, citric acid, and the sweetener again, sucralose. So you've got 3 polyols there, 3 sugar alcohol. You've got xylitol, you've got maltitol, and you have sucralose. So all of these are slightly different and use different quantities, and some of them are very sweet, like sucralose. So again, you have a very small quantity of it. Allergy advice for allergens. See ingredients in bold, not suitable for peanut, nuts, sesame seeds, soy and sulfite allergy sufferers. Excessive consumption may lead to lactic effects. Store in a cool, dry place. Now, again, you might notice that it says peanut and nuts because peanuts are not a nut. So the legumes. So the whole idea there is you understand that, again, you're going to have it named as well as say nuts because you could be allergic to both. Okay, guys, so that's the information. Fine on the sucralose. Xylitol is 50%, maltitol is 50 to 75%. So let's have a look at the nutritional information. What will it tell us? Okay, here's the nutritional information. Typical valuations here, per serving, per 100 gram. We're looking down here, it's given us per serving, okay? And so that's the only one we're interested in. So as we jump down here, energy, you have 410 kilojoules here, or kj. You have 99 calories here. That'll be, if you're interested in calories, look on for another video of mine. It will go through exactly what calories are, yes, and what the K means in front, and so on and so forth. Okay, fats, 3.1 grams, of which saturates, 1.2 grams. Okay, so we're going, okay, saturates are fine. There's nothing. So fats are not so scary here. In fact, the more fat there is usually, I think, oh, well, the bar's going to be pretty juicy. That's what you want on a type of low carb diet, or the protein. So here we go. Carbohydrates, 11.1 grams. Only 0.3 grams of which sugars, which tells you that a lot of the rest of that is, a little bit would be sucralose, then you've got maltitol and xylitol. So you're looking at least 50%. Okay, so you're looking at least 50%, which would be 5.55 grams. Okay, so at least 50% there, round up to 5.6. Yeah, so we understand that with that, you're going to have that as definitely a net carb hitting. If it's not so great, it would be a bit higher. Okay, so you probably might be looking at 7.5 grams, depending on how much maltitol and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, these grams aren't that accurate. Maybe in the future they will be, or they'll all tell you how much can be used, or net carbs, and all they'll show you a whole breakdown of exactly what's going to hit your body. You never know, but it'll probably be available online. Now, so looking at this, we can hope that it's about that. We don't want too many carbs, obviously. So, without further ado, let's get on to the taste testing, the exciting part. Okay. Back to me. Aren't I pretty? So, what we're looking at is we have this bar, which, again, little bit question mark. So, you probably have to be trial and error. So if you eat something like this, you probably want to put between 5.5 to 5.6 to 7.5, something like that. And if it's really scary, 8 grams. So just trying to open it. It's quite tough. It's a very tough bar. Oh, that's very tough. Very tough to open. Okay, open it from the other end. Here we go. All right, foil wrapped. Wow, that is, there's the bar. I can tell you now already, there's an awesome smell. This lovely chocolate orange smell. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, it smells like Jaffa cake. So if you know Jaffa cakes, if you're American, then you won't know Jaffa cakes. Usually, you can look them up on YouTube. They're a type of, we class them. We class them. I think they come under. I think they come under a biscuit. They wanted to class it originally as a biscuit because then you get a tax relief, but you don't get tax reliefs on cakes, I believe. But anyway, that's the history. So you can look that up. I can't. It's a bit foggy in my mind there. But that's why people usually like to class things as biscuits rather than cake, because of the history and the charge of VAT. Okay, so Jaffa cakes are a kind of cakey, firm, crispy bottom with a liquid orange jelly covered in dark chocolate. It's very nice, very Moorish. Again, anyone from the UK will definitely know what I mean. Oh, yeah, it smells like Jaffa cake. So, smell is fine. It's definitely dark chocolate as well. You get that little kick of the kind of little bitter smell as well. And so, let me give it a taste test. Here we go. Mm. Oh, that's lovely. It's kind of like if you turn Jaffa cake into a crunchy biscuit bomb, and yeah, tastes like that. A kind of real biscuit version of a Jaffa cake. Very nice, orangey, dark chocolate, crispy, crunchy. No horrible, like anything. So no aftertaste or anything. Perfect. I wouldn't know it was a special diet bar. Now, let me try it with tea. Mm. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that even releases more flavor. That's very nice. I mean, I'm curious now myself because of the maltitol and the xylitol, because I know they're giving carb of that 11.1. I'd like to know exactly if it affects the ketogenic diet. So I'm going to go away. I'm definitely going to, tell you to you it's a second, to me it's several hours. Tell you if the ketones are affected, and yes, it is a fantastic indicator. I've been doing the diet for 25 years, and the ketones that come out in your urine usually 100% seem to reflect how your diet's going, whether you've had cheated or you've accidentally gone out onto the diet. It will show you. It's ruthless. So I've been doing it for 25 years, and for me, it's the best indicator. Straightforward, quick, easy, brilliant. Now, if you're interested as well, I'd say with the flavor, the texture, it's definitely a 9 out of 10, without a doubt. 9 out of 10, very nice, very enjoyable, fantastic texture, lovely orangey flavor, nice little kick of dark chocolate, and it's really the crispy, crunchy biscuit there is lovely. Look, have a look. That is actually very nice. Okay, so guys, I'll see you in a second, and we'll know if it affects the diet or not.